Yes, guys, welcome back to another video on the channel. It's finished down at the Emirates, Arsenal 0, Everton 0. And those are possibly the worst 95 minutes I've ever had the displeasure of watching. This team's actually stealing a living out of me. And come the end of the season, who knows? If this is the way we're playing, they're actually going to send me to therapy sessions, real talk. Just knock it off. Knock the title off already. I said it a month ago when we lost to Newcastle. And I honestly don't know why I started getting my optimism back. And yes, okay, couple of good results here. Forest, Sporting away, and West Ham. We're actually gathering momentum here. Let's just win all of our games from now until the end of the year and see where we are. See whether we've closed that gap to 3 or 4 points. Well, we've had the opportunity twice in 2 weeks, and we have not capitalised. And I said it after Fulham. Every time. Liverpool didn't even play last weekend. We had the opportunity, to close the gap to 4 points. We failed to do that. Against Everton, who have been dire away from home. They've lost to fucking Southampton, who are in the relegation zone. Tottenham and Man United gave them a battering in their own yards. Meanwhile, Arsenal turn up, who have a good record, actually, against Everton at the Emirates. And with the lineup that got posted, Timber back at right back, Lewis Skelly keeping his place after his performance on Wednesday night. Rice, Moreno, Erdegaard, okay. That's the midfield that, we would have hoped for when Moreno obviously returned from that shoulder injury. So nice to see more of Rice in the six. So I was happy with that. Saka on the right, obviously. Martinelli, good opportunity for him to, get that confidence flowing again, especially when he was up against Ashley Young, who was about 400 fucking years old. I'm sorry, I'm done with him. I cannot watch this guy regress any further. I just can't. I'm sorry. I love the player, but it's time. Either sell him or just upgrade that position, because I'm sick of watching him. And when you can't get the better of Ashley Young, that is a droppable offence. Not even a droppable offence. That's like, you need to be shipped off, sir, offence. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God. I've lost my head. I have lost my head. Let's get back onto that midfield trio of Rice, Moreno and Erdegaard, yeah? That's our best midfield trio. All three of them got hooked. We're throwing on Jorginho and Partey, two holding midfielders, to get a goal. What does that say about our bench, which I've been banging on about for about a year now? Jesus coming on. I'm sorry, what the fuck is he going to do against two flipping juggernauts at centre-back? Havertz plays 90 minutes again. Why? Does jack shit, but don't worry. You're Arteta's puppet. You can stay on for the full night despite playing crap. This was supposed to be your game, Havertz. You're 6'4", and again, everywhere but the 18-yard box. I feel so bad for Saka, Every time, gets hold of the football, looks up, there's like 5 Everton players around him. So you're telling me £700 million deep and our game plan is just to play it to Saka and hope he whips in a cross for someone? Because that's just our game at the moment. Crosses. Like, there's no intricate passes here and there. Like, I'll tell you had the formula 2 seasons ago. But no, he's ripped that apart, signed a bunch of duel monsters that don't win duels, and look where we are. And how many times do I have to take myself back to that dismal transfer window We sign players that are not upgrades. We sign players that don't even start week in, week out. Right? Arteta doesn't trust Moreno every single week. He's in and out. Calafiori is injury prone. Neto doesn't start. Sterling. What's the point? What is the point? What was the point in that signing? You might as well just terminate that loan in January so it opens up a space in attack. Because we're not using him. He can't do worse than Martinelli and Trossard, but against Crystal Palace next week, he'll be in the starting 11 because that's what he's there for. In the Premier League games, he's not trusted. Why? Why is he not trusted? He takes off Ødegaard, who's having a poor game. Honestly, I don't know what's going on lately. I mean, since he gave birth to his child, he's been playing like he is pregnant at the moment. He's not been good. Waneri comes on and we're all excited, but we're forgetting that he's a 17-year-old kid. And he's coming on for our captain. Like, Arteta gave the captaincy to Ødegaard. Why is he getting subbed off? I mean, I'm sorry. Getting back onto Sterling. Like, if you are Sterling, you're sat on the bench wondering, well, I'm not getting trusted when we need a goal. But Jorginho and Partey, I mean, no disrespect to them, but you're not getting trusted over Jorginho and Partey, two holding midfielders, two uncles in the midfield. You're not getting trusted to come on and win the game. That says a lot. Moreno, I mean, I was told he was going to unlock Martinelli. Really? This guy couldn't unlock an iPhone with Face ID for crying out loud. Let alone Martinelli. Can't unlock anything. Rice came off. Why? Why did Rice come off for? What was the point in that? So he doesn't trust Rice in the six. I mean, bear in mind, 100 million spent on him to not play as your six. Moreno, he's a £30 million player at best. Ødegaard is getting subbed off every time he may be having a stinker. Like, why can't we play Waneri and Ødegaard together? I've been saying that for ages. Why? Bring Waneri on and leave Ødegaard on the pitch because he's your captain. He is your captain. Why? Just what? Why is he getting subbed off? You got Ødegaard's creativity and the fact he can control the tempo of the game. You got Waneri's fearless factor in him. Like, just give them both a shot, you know. We need a goal. And he brings on two holding midfielders. And I'm sorry, this manager needs to be questioned. He needs to be questioned. Like, how can you go 5 years into a process and expect to win the league with Havertz and Jesus, who have 6 goals between them so far this season? We're going for a league title, for crying out loud. Both players have 6 goals combined, and you're expecting them to win us a league title. Madness. We've needed a striker ever since Aubameyang left. The last striker we signed was Aubameyang back in January under Arsene Wenger. And we've not signed one since. Gabriel Jesus, but he's not a striker, is he? He's more of a winger, hence he played right wing for Man City towards the end of his career. And quite frankly, yes, Everton showed resilience today with their defending, putting their bodies on the line. I thought they were shocking today as well. Like, even they were making mistakes at the back. But we couldn't capitalise. Why? Because we don't have a striker. We don't have anyone who can finish. Aside from Saka, every single player shits themselves in front of goal. Honestly, I don't know. But we've got Palace in the League Cup. For me, just go full throttle for the League Cup this year. Try and get top four and just leave it as that. And I swear, if we do not strengthen in January, oh my days, we need January badly. We need a striker. We need a left winger. I can sort of let the left wing position go because Trossard and Martinelli, I'd say, have been good signings for us this season. Regressed, but the striker we've needed for years now, and it's still not been addressed. But no, Mikel, we need a striker. Here's another 3 right backs. Fuck off. Just fuck off. Fuck this team, man. Honestly, I have no hope from now until the end of the season. We've dropped enough points now to look back on, yeah, what cost us the league this year? Yeah. This period right here. Like, why? Why the fuck? Every single time we pick up a poor result, the following week, we pick up another poor result. Why can't it be we pick up a poor result and then we start winning again? Brush ourselves off. We don't do that. We always have to turn one poor result into bad form. I'm tired of it. I am tired of it. Thank you for watching, guys. It was a bit of a rant today. I do apologise, but I just needed to get what I felt like was needed off my chest. And yeah, at the moment, I have no joy watching this team. I'd say I had the formula 2 years ago, and we're like 5 years in, and this is what we're getting served up. Most of these players are just spineless. Most of them are passengers. I said it last week, and I'll say it again. Most of these are passengers. And I'm going to say this now, if it wasn't for Saka this season, then we would probably be in the bottom half as well. Because we have no one. We have no one who is willing to finish their chances. Here's an opportunity, Havertz. Finish it with your one chance. No. No, he doesn't. He always needs 2 or 3 chances to then get on the score sheet eventually. Whereas players like Gyökeres, Haaland, you give them one chance, they're more likely to finish it. And if they don't finish their first chance, you know, right, okay, don't give them a second chance. Havertz needs 4 or 5 chances to score. Guys, I'm done. I'm done. Subscribe to the channel, whatever. Like the video. See you in the next